terms of the American cities, San Antonio is what in terms of largeness? 7th. Good. Good. When the Spanish, does anybody remember the year that the Spanish came to the United States?
17.
Yeah, I got notes. 1691. Awesome. And so that being the case, when did they start the missions? 1731. 1731. Good job. So you were clearly paying attention. She said something else. I didn't know if you all got it or not, but she said something about they really liked the people in San Antonio because they weren't snooty. They were redneck. So what's a snooty person? We go like this. And it means that they're stuck up. Another way to say snooty is stuck up, and it means that they think they're better than everybody else. Snooty. Or snobbish is another synonym. And we might go, she's so snooty, you know, meaning somebody is like, thinks they're better than everybody else. Then what's a redneck?
Farmer, maybe?
No, actually a redneck is a cowboy kind of. You get the idea that they're not educated. The typical scenario in my mind is that they have a pickup truck, they're probably wearing cowboy boots, and they got maybe a gun on the back of their, and they're really, really patriotic Americans, you know? So a redneck is somebody who's kind of uneducated, but they're, you know, wholeheartedly American. What was the name of President Roosevelt's special soldiers? Who said it?
Lebanese.
Rough Riders. Right. Do you remember the name of the hotel where he did this? Menger. Come on, you guys have been on this trip how many times? All right. So let's see if we got anything else. It's what? The drink? Probably wild turkey. Not enough of those. Okay, it was German beer. All right, so does anybody remember the name of the soil that she talked about at the mission? Again, I got notes. I'm cheating. It was Coliche? Coliche. Okay, so what did they mix that soil with to make mortar to hold together?
Goat's milk.
Goat's milk. Goat's milk. Good. What was the shell symbolic of? Why was that shell? When we went into the church and the ceiling was like a seashell, it was symbolic for 2 reasons.
Baptism.
Baptism, yes, in the ocean on the way to Spain. So it was about showing their fealty to Spain. So what is fealty? F-E-A-L-T-Y. Anybody know what that is?
Oh, yeah.
It's kind of a promise. You know, it's kind of a commitment and a promise to, and it's always about kings or somebody who is above you or a country that's above you, and it just means that you're committed to that, and you will honor that, and you will do everything you can to be loyal and protect it. Allegiance, good word, allegiance. Okay, one more that I was thinking. Again, I got notes and you don't. At the altar, she mentioned that the altar, or the retablo, Spanish word, was representative of 4 saints. Does anybody remember the 4 saints that she mentioned? Matthew, Mark, Luke,
And Anthony?
They have the
Maybe.
yes, it's John. Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. Okay, so you're one of those people that you hear it and you know it. And why was the red on the walls? What was that supposed to represent inside the church? What did the red on the walls represent? Spain. You were really paying attention. I'm telling you what. I'm telling you what. The front of the bus definitely has got it going on. So, I wish I had a prize for you. I really do.
The back of the bus says that you can't hear them.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You and I have already talked about all of this stuff, so you know you kind of got ahead. And now I should be doing something back there. Good job. All right. Were there any questions about anything that Janine had to say? Anything? Anybody can think of any words? I just want to tell you that this was about human rights. Go ahead. What? Ah, Sacramento. Well, again, the sacraments is in Sacramento is a Spanish word, and it's also a place in California. But it is about honoring the sacrifice so that Christ made. So, how many of you thought this was a religious tour?